Hey guys. Well, to start with, I want to say in year 11, we learned about two types of cell division. The first one happens to eukaryotic cells, and that is called mitosis, and that is really complicated because it has, four stages, PMAT, right? And the second one is actually very, very easy compared to mitosis. This one is called binary fission, and this one happens to prokaryotic cells. This means prokaryotic cells are simple cells, unicellular cells that don't have organelles or nucleus. And this process can last 15 minutes to hours. It's really simple and there is no centrioles. By the way, centrioles are, remember in mitosis, that chromosome is pulled apart by spindle fibers, and the spindle fibers come from a centriole on either end of the cell. So the spindle fibers pull away the chromosomes, so um, they can be daughter chromosomes in the daughter cells. That's how it works in mitosis, but since it's binary fission, since this is really simple, there's no need for these two. And there is no nucleus in this process because it happens to prokaryotic cells only. Okay, let's get down to the diagram and go through it step by step. There are 5 steps, but you really don't have to remember the 5 steps, step by step. In an exam, you're usually asked to describe instead of listing the 5 steps of them because, um, this is kind of pointless to remember. But I'm still gonna go through it. The first one is cell replicating its DNA. We know that because when a cell splits in two, the two daughter cells needs to have DNA. All need to have DNA. So the first step is replicating DNA. And the second one is the membrane elongates. So there is space for a cell wall to form in between of the two DNA loops. And the third step is a crosswalk forms. So now it's in the middle of forming, but they're not completely separate yet. And now the fourth step is crosswalk forms completely. And this one, we see there's a wall in between them, and this means they each have their own membrane now. So there's no space between them, but they're still kind of connected. As we can see, they're not separate to each other. And the fifth one is we see two daughter cells, and they are not living together anymore. So that's the splitting of a prokaryotic cells, and it happens in bacteria, and it happens extremely fast, and that's why some bacteria can be extremely aggressive in, reproduction. And that's why bacteria is a pretty dangerous stuff, and you don't want to get an infection. Okay, that's binary fission. It is cell division in prokaryotic cells only. So that's pretty easy. Have a good day and enjoy biology.